Hello, good morning everyone and welcome to this particular video. This video is a technical analysis of the Alephium token stroke the USDT. Okay, I've always explained that we have two types of analysts. We have the technical analyst and we have the fundamental analyst, or let's say there's a hybrid of the both of them. Okay, so technical analysts are people that trade with charts. You can use the open and close technique. You can use the candlestick analysis to predict the present and the future trajectory of the a token or a market. Okay, so I'm currently a technical analyst, and the fundamental analysts actually use news, or let me say I'm a combination of the two. So because I'm a member of the Alephium Core team, okay, in the third perspective. So I'm an ambassador. So I can give you an idea of some events that are coming up that can spur a price increment. Okay, so that makes me a fundamental analyst, and also I'm a technical analyst because I'm going to explain the chart to you and give you an idea of what's going to happen in the near and distant future. Okay, so that's just an introduction. This is a 1 hour time frame. In a 1 hour time frame, each candle represents 1 hour. You have to bear that in mind. And if we look critically, we can see that the market has been trading in a horizontal fashion. Okay, we can see that the price has been sustained from the 0.1309 level to the 0.1242 level. The price has been hovering around that point. Okay, let's say 0.1220. So if you are a short-term trader, you can make money with these swings. If you are a scalper, you can also make some cool cash. You know your tricks, you know your trades. I am particularly a daily trader. Okay, so that's what has been happening. So let's blow it out. Let me just give an analysis of what happened here. We have a very strong support at this particular point, which is remarkable because the market will keep testing that support at every point in time. Okay, so we'll have a support at this zone. Um, here, that's 0.1245 support. Um, so the market has tested that and it keeps testing it. Okay. So we have not much really going on. Remember yesterday was Sunday. So we had a market slump at this particular point and which brought us to this low. Okay. So nothing really much is going on. We just have a support that has been created. Okay. And overall the trend is going downwards. So let's head to the 4 hours time frame. We'll be able to get a better explanation of what's going on because now we have more weight allocated to each candles. A candle represents 4 hours in a daily chart. Okay, so we have a shooting star. And a hammer here, a bearish hammer. We have a confirmation in that hammer. So we're going to expect a price reversal from this particular point, and it will be tested by this particular resistance that is here. Let me draw the resistance point here from here to here. Okay. Let me just take it down here, make it even. Okay, so this is our resistance point here at 0.1309. The market is going to test that point again and again and again. And whenever it breaks it, we're going to have a rally to a new price, all time, not all time high, but a new high. We'll be anticipating 0. Let's just say 0.14. Okay, so that's what's happening. The market is still respecting a downward trend, as you can see from here to here. Gives you a downward trend channel which has been maintained. So let's head to a higher time frame. Let's head to the 12 hours chart. Now it begins to get more interesting. Here we have lots of hammers that were formed. Hammer, 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 hammer. Which are strong confirmations. These are buy indicators. Okay, suggesting that the market is going to appreciate from this particular lateral trend. So you should take note of that. Every trader should take note of that and anticipate the next rally. Okay. So if I want to pull out my Fibonacci retracement, I'm trying to have an idea of what the price can retrace to. Okay, so let me draw the two levels. Okay. Yes. Let me just take this particular point here. We can go higher, but the I've already started drawing, so we'll have to maintain this point. Using Fibonacci retracement at 78.6, we're expecting the price to reverse to 0.29. Okay, let me draw another fib. I want to take a higher point. Okay, let's use 0.3717 as our higher point. Okay, so 0.168, 61.8%. We're expecting the price to reverse to 0.2706. At 78.6%, we're expecting the price to reverse to 0.3188, and at 100%, we're expecting the price to reverse to 0.3796. Okay, which is remarkable. At least 0.381 is encouraging, and the market is going to get to that point because it has been tested before. So that's what our Fibonacci retracement is giving us for the 12 hours time frame. I want to just pull out the chart using this particular point. I didn't want to go higher. Okay, so for a short-term view, so let's head to the daily chart, which is a standard chart used by banks, hedge institutions, companies, individual traders. Daily chart is the optimum chart. So we can see how okay, let me zoom it out. You can see that we have a lateral trend here. Each candle represents one day. We had a doji here, then we had an inverted, let's just say a Mazuri, and then we had another confirmation. The market rallied up, and since then we have been maintaining and sustaining this particular, lateral trend. Okay, I would like to explain that subsequently I'll be using TradingView platform to make my analysis on stroke USDT, though I can still decide and make use of get.io. Okay, so if we take this line here, okay, so this will give us our resistance point, okay, 0.1435, okay, and the support is 0.1245, okay. This is the daily chart, remember. So if we want to take our Fibonacci retracement, let's look for a higher point, 0.48. Let's just take 0.48 for trade. Is a Fibonacci retracement? Okay, sorry, I have to be quiet to get for a higher level of precision. So at 78.6%, we're expecting the price to reverse to 0.3950, and at 61.8%, we're expecting the price to reverse to 0.3297. 100%, we're expecting the price to reverse to 0.4781. Okay, so these are encouraging. If you are a long-term trader, you can buy and place your take profits at this particular point I just mentioned. The market always tests this level and maintains and respects this level, these zones I just mentioned. That's the beauty of Fibonacci retracement. Okay, so we can anticipate that at least you can put your take profit at 61.8%, which is 0.3351. That should be a lot of peep from this particular point. Okay, so we can see that a downtrend is being maintained here. I will draw here and draw here. So don't have a downward trend. A downward trend is being maintained. So I've given us the Fibonacci retracement, which is going to tell us what the price is going to reverse to. Okay, so we'll have to be optimistic. But currently, in the near-term view, we have our lateral trend. Then I would like to talk about the moving averages. We'll have the exponential moving averages, and we'll have the just natural moving average. And we'll also have the simple moving average. But Get.io decided to implement the moving average and the exponential moving averages by default. So we have the 30 exponential moving average just crossed the 5 crossed the 30, so consider the market is going up. Same thing with the natural moving average too. We expect the same pattern. We have our MACD below. You can see the volume. You can see the volume was very little for Sunday. That was yesterday. Okay, we had higher trade volume at particular days. Okay, so we traded $205,000 here. Okay, I think that's what the chart is reporting. Okay, so that's just basically it. This has given us a general overview of the lithium token. We have been able to take a look at the 1 hour chart, 4 hours chart, 12 hours chart, daily chart. Um, Maybe I should just take the weekly chart, then I'll call it a day. Some traders call the weekly chart the king. So let's just pull out our Fibonacci retracement straight up, then see where the price, anticipate where the price is going to head to. Okay, so here's what we have. Using Fibonacci retracement in the daily chart, we can see that our all-time high was 3.8499, which has made 3.85, approximately 3.85. So using Fibonacci retracement at 78.6%, this is a weekly chart. It can represent 1 week. We're expecting 3.186 to reversal, and at 100%, we're expecting 3.98. Okay, sorry. Let me put it here. We're expecting 3.7, and at 61.8%, we're expecting the price to reverse to 2.3962. So this is actually beautiful. We're going to do this because the market always retests where it has passed through. So traders should take note of these particular zones. If we blow it out, we can see that there's no much activity in the weekly chart because everything has been compressed into one candle. So 24 times 7 is going to give you one candle here. So that's a lot. So that's the weekly chart. Let me head back to the daily charts. I don't particularly take the 15 minutes charts because I call them noise. They're actually noise and they're best for scalpers. So I believe I've been able to touch everything that is needed. Please, if you have any question, feel free to ask in the comment section. I'll be glad to answer. And also, if you also have any suggestion, you can give, and you can also ask in our Telegram channel and then Twitter handle. We'll be glad to answer your questions. Thank you so much for watching the video. Have a great week and have a great festive season ahead. Stay blessed and bye. Thank you.